I've been using the Tamron 17-28 f2.8 for a couple of years now, and I really like the lens, but I've been wanting to buy a new lens for a while now because I wanted the shot to be a bit wider. First of all, I just want to say that if you're considering buying the Tamron 17-28, I will say go for it because you got a lot of good lens for the money. It has great value and I will keep it because it's really small, it's lightweighted, and it's from 17-28 millimeters. And the lens gives a really good image quality. So overall, this great lens for the price. But the lens that I'm shooting on right now, I was buying on Friday and I got it in the mail yesterday. And when I was opening it up, I was filming it, so if something were wrong with the lens, I could call the guy I bought it from because I bought it secondhand. The price of this lens, new, is so expensive that I would never buy it if I were to buy it new. That's why I bought it secondhand. I got the receipt and everything. It's 6 months old and I paid half the price. Yep, I bought the Sony 12-24 f2.8 GM lens. And deciding what lens to buy wasn't easy for me because it was standing between a lot of lenses. You have the prime lenses, 14mm GM lens from Sony, you have the 20mm G lens, you have the 24mm, 35, 50mm. There's a lot of different lenses, but I wanted a lens that I could vlog with and make another video or two with talking head and different kinds of videos. But then you have all the different zoom lenses. You have the APS-C lens from Sony, the 10-18mm. I know it works on a full frame camera from 12mm and up to 18 without vignetting. And you have the Sigma 14-24. You have the Sigma 16-28, I guess. And you have the Tamron 17-28. You have the GM 16-35. There's a lot of lenses out there. Which one to choose? I knew that I didn't want an f4 lens. I wanted a f2.8 lens. So it was standing between the Sony 12-24 GM, the Sigma 14-24 and the 16-35. One of the reasons that I wanted to buy a new lens was because I wanted a wider view. I wanted to shoot a wider environmental shot when I am out filming, and I want to be able to use the dynamic active steady shot on my camera without cropping it way too much. And I think it's a 1.3 crop when you're using the dynamic active steady shot, and with this lens I'm shooting in 16mm when I'm using the dynamic active steady shot, and that's great. But the price on this lens are still really expensive, so if I hadn't got it secondhand with a good deal, I don't think I would have bought it. I think I would have went with the Sigma 14-24 because it's under half the price for a new lens. I think that's also a great lens because it's an art lens, so it's really sharp, and it's f2.8 and 14-24 f2.8 art lens from Sigma. I would definitely considering buying that lens if I were to buy a new lens and I didn't find this secondhand for half the price. When I've been using the lens for a while, I will be giving a review of the lens on my channel, so if you want to see that, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss it. If you don't care, subscribe anyways. I see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Take care. Have a good one.